If you or someone you love were facing a terminal illness, getting extra support to come to terms with the issue, that could be tremendously helpful. But what if that support came from a machine?
AI, artificial intelligence, the technology that can power machines without humans, now can perform perhaps the most painful of tasks, talking to you about death. So-called chatbots may revolutionize end-of-life care by stimulating empathy and therefore helping patients display their real fears and emotions. The AI machines take the form of a middle-aged female with such other capabilities as gauging a patient's pain level, tracking their meds, and even offering spiritual counseling. Technology may have changed our lives, but can it help us cope with the finality of death?
I like the idea of these so-called chatbots more than, say, a robot impersonating a human coming in and having a human-like conversation. This sounds like a very natural way for people who have questions to ask those questions, because end of life can be a very traumatic time. And I like this format for people who...
Like a questionnaire and addressing all of those issues, difficult questions. You can answer them, you can check the boxes the way you feel, and then somebody interprets it, and I think that just helps in this very important diet.
Yeah,
yes.
I think it fills a real need because people don't have the conversation early enough, and they have it at a time when it's already very emotional for them. They already know they're terminal and they know it's coming, and it's so hard to ask the right questions or all the questions that you want, and physicians are busy themselves too, and sometimes they can't sit with you for a really extended period of time to really go through this stuff. So the chatbot really can help fill that
very
particular
uncomfortable
need.
things to talk about. So I think if you start with this chat box, this questionnaire, and then, I mean, it can't be just that.
If the ever important human element of those discussions go away, that's a problem.
Right.
But in a study, 44 people who are 55 plus used these chatbots, and after 30 minutes of asking all the questions, they found decreased anxiety relating to their terminal diagnosis, and I think that's a pretty profound thing. I do worry, though, sometimes that with the advent of more and more machines, I worry that as humans, there may come a time where we lose the ability to interact with one another the way we were meant to.
Well, there's definitely a lot of evidence now, especially in our younger generation, that their social skills development tends to be more delayed, or there tends to be more problems than there were maybe generations ago. And I think that speaks to this, because obviously a chatbot is not going to actually emulate human empathy. And at some point, we have to have sort of a combination, use it as a tool, but bring in humans.
And as healthcare providers, we can't let that happen to us. I mean, that's...
But the concern, Drew, because you're so spot on, but the concern would be you get to a point where, okay, well, you can send the machine in for free to spend 30 minutes with the patient, whereas 30 minutes of a human's time, well, that opportunity cost when that physician could be in another patient's room, that might get factored in. So I think we need to be a little bit careful. The real study to be done would be, you have one arm of the study where they have 30 minutes of human interaction, and another arm of the study they have 30 minutes of a chatbot interaction. Which one did a better job?
Yeah.
And then maybe it ends up being 15 with each is the perfect happy medium.
I think that's probably where the
and let's hope so.
is best spent, like half and half, a mix, a hybrid.
It's a great idea.
Well, the one thing we do know now is that these end-of-life conversations, we're not doing a very good job with them. So any advances we can make, I think will be a huge bonus.